Welcome to the Old Computer Museum channel. This is a Commodore 64 game called Aidon the Apocalypse. This is the intro cracked by the Austrian cracking crew. So, Aidon the Apocalypse, Commodore 64 game. It's a one-player scroller type shoot 'em up. It is available for Commodore 64. I've seen a version for the Amstrad CPC and also ZX Spectrum. I have no idea if it's available for any other PC though. This is the intro screen. So many websites, including Lemon, have some information on it, but there's not that much information. This probably was not a very popular game actually. It's a shoot 'em up game from CPU Verlag, and it's from 1989, so it's probably why its score isn't too good. And basically, this is one of those that's really shoot 'em up games, scrolling shoot 'em up games, that is very similar to other games that we've seen for the Commodore. And that is probably why it doesn't have a very high score. So this is the Aidon report. You get the target and where you are positioned. So on the left side, that little column where you see kind of a ship at the bottom, that is your position in the progress of your gameplay. You've got 4 lives. And this game has many levels. So basically, as you see here, you got this ship. It's a scroll-'em game. The difference with this one that I would say is notable compared to others is that others would fly over pretty much every terrain. This one you have to just go around objects that are on your way. So that is probably what's original about this game. And so you got different enemies that you have to kill on the way. What probably makes this game a little, I would say not super fun to play, is the fact that it feels sluggish. gameplay is quite easy to understand, and if you die every time you lose a life, what is interesting is that you don't have to start from scratch. The progress will continue where you left off. You get these mysterious little boxes with question marks. So you see here my progress on the little column there. It says where I am in the level. So like I was saying, you get these little boxes with question marks that actually give you different options, but you have to actually be careful to use those options, because if you don't, you aren't able to use them if you were not placed well. And then you get these big monsters every level that you have to finish. So when you acquire a level or you get to the end of a level, you have to kill a monster and be careful not to get killed yourself. What's a little stupid about these monster levels is that if you position yourself right, you actually get to avoid the creature's bullets, which makes it a little dumb. It seems to be a repetitive move instead of having some kind of intelligence. And as you progress and are able to kill the little monster, you get to a point where you'll advance to the next levels. You gotta be careful not to kill the monster too close to your position, as you will also die if you do so. And here we go. And there's a second monster here in the second level. You just position yourself right and, you know, shoot your way to the monster. Now I died. So it shows you the progress. We go back into the fighting. So here we go into more progress. Very repetitive terrain, as you see. The enemies do change, but you know, it's just not that fantastic actually. And you know, for 1989 we'd expect to have a game that probably would be a little more advanced graphically and in the gameplay. Now the score that is given on the web is averaging about 4.85 out of 10. I think it's a little harsh to give just 4.8. I played it before the video and I must say that I'd be more inclined to give like a score of 6.5 out of 10. You know, for the effort, for the fact that it's also different in the gameplay. You don't have the fact that you have like these objects that you got to move around. I think is not bad for the gameplay. It's different than, you know, these usual scrollers where you just go over everything. Enemies, they're not that difficult to avoid, so all you have to do is just, you know, position yourself and try to of course, once again, you've got monster time that you've got to So I give this game a score of 6.5 out of 10. It's an okay game. I mean, not the best I've seen, but it's an okay performer. And once you master and play, you know, you move along. And here is loading level 2. So this is Aidon, the Apocalypse by CP Verlag, 1989 game. And you are viewing the Commodore 64 version. you enjoy our old game reviews, why not subscribe to our channel? You'll be informed when new videos are online. If you have any comments or questions, maybe you play this game and you have memories, or maybe there is a version for a PC that I've not mentioned here, let us know. And hopefully you enjoy our videos, and welcome back to the Old Computer Museum channel. Thank you for watching. Take a peek at other videos we have online. We have lots of stuff, real computers like the Amiga 500, Atari ST. We have emulation like this Commodore 64 and many other Super Nintendo and stuff online. So take a look. Bye bye.